me again. Making videos is fun, I've discovered, and a great way to procrastinate from looking at jobs.
Get a job!
No! Let me first of all start off by saying that if you watched the last vlog that I posted, you may have noticed subtle changes in lighting, video quality, and even that my clothes changed at one point. I intend to have a very relaxed attitude to making videos, and have very little in terms of budget, if you couldn't tell from the title. So I may make half a video one day and then make the other half another day, and may not be bothered with hiding the transition. Think of it as my style if you want. Anyway, I've decided on another interesting topic to talk about. Sport! No, about how I don't like it. No, calm down. I'm not going to just rant about how I don't like sport. I'm going to talk about my experience with it and how it relates to me and to other people. Now let me start off by saying that I have never been passionate about sport, to play it or to even watch it. You will never see me getting in a drunken fight because somebody insulted my team, or claiming that a certain person is better at kicking a muddy ball around a field all day and getting paid extortionately for it.
Warning, ranting detected.
Okay, fine, I'll stop ranting, but I'm just saying that I've never seen the appeal of sport. I can understand why watching it can be fun. It brings people together, it's like a good TV show or a film, people exchange opinions, and you get pissed to the point where you can barely tell what team you're meant to be rooting for. Always a plus. My lack of enthusiasm might be possibly because I'm not the most athletic specimen in the world. I'm not overweight. Quite the opposite, actually. I'm one of those people who looks like a good gust of wind would finish them off. At school, I was the kind of person who would forget their PE kit so that they could listen to their iPod for a few hours, rather than dressing in your school colours and shaming your house and family for the amusement of all. My first secondary school PE lesson consisted of the whole year running a massive race, and what place you came in said race determined what group you were in. The groups were ranked on aesthetic prowess, 1 being the highest and 4 being the lowest. Now I'll just put it out there that I am actually quite a fast runner.
Lies!
No, seriously, that is the only claim to aesthetic prowess I have. So because of that, I came quite near the front in this athleticism determining race. I got put in Group 1, next to all the people who are built like brick houses, who stand there having muscle flexing competitions and discuss arse-scratching strategies with each other. During the first 2 hours of this first PE lesson, I got moved down from Group 1 to Group 4, spending a little bit of time with each one before they discovered that I could get knocked over by somebody brushing past me. Group 4 was the last group, where anybody would immediately drop any kind of projectile that was thrown at them and would have to reach for their asthma inhalers every few steps. And I knew straight away as I got there that this was where I belonged. Conveniently, this was also where the majority of my friends had found themselves, and there we stayed for the next 5 years, until sixth form where we didn't have to do PE anymore. So I can actually say that I was once considered in the same league as the hench guys who grunted each other as a form of greeting, however briefly. So sport has not been kind to me, mostly because my physique is not really something that I can brag about. My arms look like they've been stapled to my torso, and they literally blow in the wind. When I went to university, I discovered that my halls of residence were right next door to the gym.
Aha!
Thought I.
Maybe this could finally be my chance to bulk up a bit.
I actually paid extra money to have a personal training program made for me, but that meant having to go upstairs, the area where the weights are, with the aforementioned mountain men who look for all the world like giant fridges with a melon balanced on top. Nothing is more embarrassing or makes you feel more self-conscious than when you go to use a machine which has just been used by a bodybuilder, who has just bench pressed the equivalent of 4 double-decker buses, and then you get on and set the weights to the lowest setting, all the while aware of everyone's eyes secretly judging you because you don't belong there. I went to the gym 2 to 3 times a week during my first year and tried to follow the program to the letter, and I can honestly say that it did absolutely nothing! My strange metabolism, cosmic rays, or maybe I was just destined to not have muscle, but either way, that is my situation with fitness. See, wasn't a big rant on sport, fact, it was barely about sport at all, really. But either way, if you like this video, then please let me know, and if you can give me a list of topics that you'd like me to talk about, then I'd be more than happy to. I'll give you a link to my friend Hattie Patch's channel, who I collaborated with in the last video, and we've got a little forfeit challenge going on via Twitter, which you can find out more about on her channel. So, keep up the fitness. Stublington out.